This is the Amir Solar Spotlight. This particular solar spotlight or garden light you call is pretty similar in design to others that are being sold under various brand names, including one that I have currently in my garden. But there's a few improvements with this particular spotlight over the one that I have and others that are being sold. This spotlight is made like the others. It has a hard plastic casing with a plastic stake for either staking in the ground, or you can actually mount it on the wall as well, as it includes the mounting hardware there. But this one has a large solar panel that's about 5.5 inches by 3 inches in size. But one of the improvements they do make with this light is it has a larger battery than what's standard with a lot of these. In this case, this particular battery is what they call the 18650, which is kind of like a supersized AA battery that carries a much larger capacity than what a lot of these types of lights do. To replace the battery, you just unscrew those 4 screws on the back there, and you can remove that back panel. In addition to that, there's a power switch here that has a high and low beam. I'll show you that in a second, as well. But this, in addition to that, this light has a higher lumens capacity. This is a 200 lumens light versus what the majority of these are out there currently, which are 80 lumens. So it's a much brighter light. I'll give you a much brighter spotlight effect, and it's probably this particular light is a little bit more capable of being more of a security light than just a garden light, just due to its brighter lumens. With the battery though, from my experience in dealing with these lights, the instructions say this lasts about a year, and it can vary depending on the quality of battery that's in it, from anywhere from 8 to 18 months. This particular light stands about 13 inches from the tip of the stake to the top of the solar panel. I do wish there was an extension with this, because once you put the stake in the ground, you don't have a lot of clearance as well. Both the solar panel and the light itself can be adjusted with these locking screws here to different angles. This automatically has a switch, of course, for daylight and darkness, like all of these do. For me, I have realistic expectations with these types of lights, based, with experience of dealing with this. And the amount of time, how long these stay on during the nighttime, kind of varies with not only the amount of sunlight you get, but the quality of solar panels and how they degrade over time. If you get a good full day of sun, for the most part, this light should stay on throughout the night. I don't always get a full night's capacity with this, but it does last longer, with this larger capacity battery than my older light that I have. Easy to install as well. Just stake it in the ground or use the 3 mounting screws that come with it for the wall. I'm going to show you, how this lights up with the low and dim, and I'll update my review with any long-term durability issues as well. Now, granted, this won't be as total darkness due to my monitor kind of lighting things up, but this will give you a kind of general idea of the different brightnesses. That's the bright and all that. But overall, this is a nice landscape light. With some nice improvements with the larger capacity battery, a little bit bigger solar panel, and brighter lighting, capability than the previous generations of similar lights. I give this 4.5 stars.